Welcome back to another episode of Confessions of Beauty Bosses.
Did you forget what we were called there?
Last week I forgot to show up. This week I forgot what we were called.
You get on that HRT hen.
Winging it. There's my confession for this week. I forgot the name of my podcast.
So today we are going to go on, and I know we briefly went on about the social versus reality, but more about just social media as maybe a business tool and how our actual feelings about social media as well.
Yep. So I've got a friend, a quick one. I've got a friend who's just started a travel agency business. She wouldn't mind you mentioning it. And
Shout
this
out to
morning,
Wendy.
shout out to Wendy. She was telling me this morning that the girl who she's working with, you know, that's helping her set it up, that's who's her advisor and her mentor, is messaging her every other day, get your video up, and she's just no doing it. And I'm like, that's a mental block.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know. She says, but I really hate it. I really don't want to do it. And I said, do you think I get up in the morning and Jenny and I go, let's go in and film some chat and, you know, have to put on that show and face. It's not a show and face. We're passionate about what we do, but we don't want to put ourselves in front of a camera every
And
day.
it's a form of advertising.
Of course
That
it
is
is.
the
You
biggest
have to.
form of advertising these days. So
People
you
buy
need to do
people
it.
and they need to see what you do, that you do it well, that you're their kind of a person. Do you think with 3 sons in their 20s, I want my face all over social media?
They love their mammy.
Aye.
They're
Love their
your biggest
mammy,
fan.
know the fact that she's everywhere.
So social media in general, for me personally, I have got personal accounts. I'm never on them. One of actually my clients, Margaret McCallum, she'll not mind me saying, but she's like, I messaged you on Messenger, and I was like, you've not got back, and I went, I couldn't tell you the last time I was on it. I was like probably 6 months ago. I've probably got a million messages on it. And you're just never on it. We were speaking about this earlier. Facebook I like because my memories come up of my kids when they were babies.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I have it. My Instagram, my personal one, again, it's probably just to have for a snoop, to be honest, but I'm never on it. I'm the one that does a lot of our kind of social
100%.
stuff for the business.
Shout out to you because you do it all.
Well,
Let's not
Amy,
say
we've
most
got
of it.
Amy now to
No,
do our
yeah,
thing.
but I mean, out of us two,
Yeah,
you're the one
yeah.
that does it. It's just
difficult, and it's
for me.
something that I was totally out my comfort zone, but we didn't have the money to pay for a social media person, so I just had to learn as I went on. So I'm on it quite a lot for business stuff. For like, we've got about 1 million accounts because we've got about 1
and
million
you've just
businesses.
taken on
but
this one for this, you know, to build the podcast,
what was it like
to let
yesterday?
people know.
I was like, oh, this is hard work.
I know. Because I don't understand how you do it. I genuinely don't. But you spend so much time, and again, going back to that whole don't burn yourself out as a business, and that's why we got Amy. So
So we're in
we'll
talks
lead
with
on to
Amy
that.
about possibly going over and doing the academy stuff next as well, because I'm running dry ideas for the academy as well, and what
So
looks
hard.
enticing. And she's done a great job for our urban retreat. So we've lucky we've got the funds to outsource for them, but we often give Amy ideas as well because we know what fits our business. But running a social media account, especially again for sole traders, it's another full-time job.
Yeah.
It's so much work. It's so hard.
It's coming up with ideas. It's finding things that are original that suit your business.
But to come up with ideas, you need to watch it.
Yeah.
So we were just discussing this with Big Paul there, I know, about
Our producer, our excellent producer here at the studios.
that I'm never really on Instagram, never really on Facebook, but my biggest thing is TikTok. I can fall down the rabbit hole of TikTok, and you can be spending on hours. And I was saying to you, when I come off it, I feel anxious.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I know comparison is the thief of joy and stuff. I'm not comparing myself to anybody on it, but you start feeling that.
Anxious,
You give a
right?
good analogy, Paul, about like it kills your dopamine
Yeah.
hits. So
Yeah. It's fact just now. There's so much science going into it about taking phones off of kids in school because it's actually causing anxiety. It's overstimulating their brains. It's not making them focus because they're constantly thinking, right, there's something happening here in my bag. My phone's in my bag. There's something happening out there that I'm not seeing. It's like a drug they have to keep taking every single day. And we've all done it. You know, we've all sat down at night and you're like, I've got
Doom
this to do
scrolling.
or that to do. I'll just doom scroll instead. It's so bad for you. And I've got better because I just feel I'm genuinely not interested. I've just been on holiday, and on my holiday it was that whole looking round about me and watching people
Living
and
in the
amount of
present
people
time.
living in the present moment. You know, like, yes, take a couple of photographs so that you've got the memories, but the memories are in here. I'll always remember that beautiful view. I'll always remember that amazing sunset or the beautiful pasta and a bottle of wine I had for my dinner that night. I don't need to take a picture of it. Every restaurant we were in,
I hate
people
that.
sat
See, when
down.
people take pictures of their food.
People
I
sat
don't
down.
care what you're eating for dinner.
You know, all this and moving the glass about and moving the bottle about, and everybody was doing it. And I'm like, eat it. It's going to be freezing.
And it's the kind of youth of today as well, feeling that they need to look polished and they need to look a certain way or be a certain size.
Or be in a certain bar, or be at Flight Club, or be at Top Golf.
Pressure
Or
that it creates, isn't it? That you have to be that person. And it's funny,
but as a business,
yeah, it's a great
their
tool.
social media has brought all those people
Yeah.
to all those places. So it's a
Exactly.
great tool for
Exactly.
that. But from a personal
mental health side of it.
side, you've got to be aware of both. And as you say, you spend hours at night trying to find new ideas or looking for things, and you don't switch off.
Yeah.
I am good. Maybe it's an age thing. There's a good age gap between us. I don't at night. I don't scroll and I don't think about social media. But you do, because that's the part of the business. And I hate that you have to do that. You know, everybody's like, but for a single business owner, that one person's got to do all of that.
So overwhelming.
Yeah.
And if you don't yet have the funds to take someone on to do that for you, but maybe you could outsource a kid that's really good at doing social
Do
and
you have
giving
a
them a
niece?
bit of pocket
Do
money.
you have a friend who has a daughter who's at that age that's always on Instagram or always on TikTok that you know are obsessed by it? Monetize it for them. Give them a bit of pocket money to come in and help you.
Or if someone's at college and needs to do some stuff for portfolio work,
Reach out to the colleges. We've done that in the
Yeah.
past. We've actually had people in the past that we've reached out to get some students in to take some
Well, Carly
photographs.
Carly came from my friend Jo, but she was
She
a
was just out of
marketing
uni.
student at uni at the time, and that's how we got Carly. She was our very first kind of outgoing as a social media, and she changed the game for us, and we would never look back.
And
now.
we took her on full time as an employee eventually. You know, she started off, we gave her some hours on reception and some hours in the office. We just scrambled together a bit of a role for her so that she could be in the team and we could monetize her time. But I mean, she's flying now. She's now working for big brands and things like that, and she's doing great. Emmy was introduced to us through Vic and Adam.
Yep.
Who, again, that was a thing that we had to do after the fire. We had to do social media. We had to do something.
Well, we needed to look different
Yes.
for changing our presence in social media as well, and
we rebranded after the fire.
totally rebranded.
Because, again, it's that maturing into who's your avatar, what do you want, and do you know yourself and you know who your client is. We did things on social media in the past because we thought it was what was out there and trendy.
So we did a lot, or the
changed.
young girls in our salon did a lot of like daft videos and stuff like that.
TikToks
And
and
it
things.
came to the point that we were like, this isn't us. That like, yeah, we all have a laugh in the salon, but we're not the ones that follow the trends.
And we still do the odd one, you know,
Yeah,
if
of
it's relevant
course.
to our team and we have a laugh with it. If there's a really good TikTok out there and we think as a team this would be a good laugh to film this, we'll put those up, but not just to fill social media
just
space.
for the sake of it, to see if we get some
Because it
likes
wasn't
or
relative to
views
beauty.
or-
It was
No.
just whatever everybody else is doing on TikTok. It's not relevant to what we do as a company. So
we then really homed into what we want. We want to showcase our procedures. We want to showcase the client experience. We want to showcase how good our team members are and how professional they are.
Yeah.
So I feel like Emmy kind of encapsulates all that, and how much of a close-knit team we all are.
Yeah.
The video with my ugly crying when Lindsay came through the
Oh,
door as
no.
well, that was a genuine moment that we were all so emotional that she came along. And clients love to see that as well, and I think
because there's clients that haven't been in for a while and haven't seen Lindsay's progress, so that'll have popped up on their social media and they'll be like, oh great, Lindsay's a bit better, because they've maybe not been in for a wee while and not heard a wee update about
and
how
Lindsay
she
loves
is.
being in social as well. So we did that post this week about what our music taste is in the salon, is what goes through our head on a day-to-day basis. And Lindsay texted me and said, can you use this as me?
song.
Because and I was like, absolutely, as long so she's still wanting to be part of the team and everybody.
She's still in all our group chats and
course
things
she
like that.
is.
So she's part of a massive part of the team. And again, that's a social media thing. When we do things like that, it brings the team together and it gives us all a laugh and something to talk about. And
it's a great tool to use for boosting your businesses as well. I don't know enough about like the boosted posts and stuff like that. See, like
we've always been really scared of them, haven't we?
remember
Because
we took on like some marketing companies in the past as well, but and
the money
I just
we
don't
spent.
understand the jargon, to be honest with you.
The
Like,
money we spent on marketing that didn't get us anywhere,
obscene.
and we
to
didn't
the point,
understand
did we
it.
not end up spending about $2,000 a month at one point? And But we're just kind of like, I don't.
We can't
Like,
afford this.
we're not getting
No.
traction. I don't understand.
Things that got us more hits on social media were our team being in front of a camera
Or
or
us talking honestly about something. That always seems to be where we get the most bookings off the back of a Facebook post, is us or our team members being genuine about something.
Yeah. or telling a client about a new procedure that we've done, or
It's been about being authentic, isn't it? And being your true self in social.
and people by people. Don't be somebody
Exactly.
else. Be you. It's so hard. I would love to help people out there on social media. And another wee thing, I bum up Business Gateway every now and again. They do so many free webinars.
Yeah.
So if you just go on to Business Gateway forever, whatever the main Business Gateway site, they'll put you in touch with somebody in your region, you know, if you're North Lanarkshire or if you're Glasgow or whatever. But every month I get a newsletter through and it tells me about all the free courses that they're doing. So there's ones on finance, how to do your cash flow, how to work out how much money you need every month just to pay your bills and have a bit of profit, how to do social media. And the social media ones, they do ones like photography for social media. That's the name of the
Or
course.
how many times have we fluffed up photos, especially like our hair department? They do amazing hair, but we just can't seem to
Get the
capture the photograph
photos.
right.
I know they
So,
never look the way they look to the eye.
Yeah.
You know, we look down and go, oh my God, that looks beautiful. And then you try and take a picture of it and it's just not quite
not
right.
the same.
Emmy gets great pictures.
She does get great pictures. And then again, it's the whole consistently coming up ideas as well of how to promote yourself, because you're promoting the same thing over and over again, but you need to look different for social media, for engagement.
You'll text me at the most random times of the day to remind you to do something because you've seen an idea and you go, I'm just putting this here so that I remember to do it, or I'm just telling you this because whatever. And I'm the same. I'll see a TikTok, or the girls, our team are really good.
They are
They've
good.
maybe seen something on TikTok and thought this is really relatable to our business, and they'll pop it in the urban chat and say, this is one we should do because it's so relatable to our team.
This is
so,
us.
Aye, but we're constantly coming up with ideas. And our wee Erin, we'll have to give her a shout out.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's a wee TikTok queen, isn't she? I know.
We've thrown things at
She's
her
such
before
a
and she just
natural.
does it.
I know. Everybody's going to start thinking she's our favourite because we talk about it all the time. We love you
She's
all.
just the craziest. That's what it is. She's just the loudest.
I think she
Erin, you're the loudest.
She's just so comfortable in front of the camera. I think that's it, because there's a lot of our girls that are just like, oh, I've not put my makeup on.
Let's talk about Cherie behind the camera.
Oh, God,
my
love her.
God, she bring out a camera and Cherie runs a mile. No, she just doesn't have it at all. And again, that's a thing to think about. Who is your confident one? Don't force somebody in front of a camera because you won't get the views.
The clients, the viewers won't feel it from you. It doesn't look authentic and
so
real.
don't use someone in your work. Don't make them do it.
Yeah.
Because they're uncomfortable with it. There's no point. They'll look uncomfortable and the client won't get that vibe from it that you're trying to create.
So profitability wise, like we've seen since the beginning that when we do posts on Facebook, that's where we get a lot of bookings from. So if you do get a last minute cancellation or anything, we tend to put it on Facebook over anything else because it'll get snapped up straight away.
Whereas not Instagram?
No, Instagram's more about showcasing your work.
Yeah.
So what the nails look like, what the hair looks like, what your massage routine looks like, what's the salon look like. So
because if people are following you, they'll follow both.
Yeah.
Most people have Instagram and Facebook.
And
jump
then
between them.
stories, we've kind of found that we get most of our engagement through daft wee like this or that games or ask us a question or polls. Tends to be polls or this or that games. When you put the question in, sometimes you can get loads of answers. Sometimes it can be like tumbleweed and you get nothing.
Yeah.
So it just really depends. TikTok, we're still finding our feet with.
Aye, because they say TikTok's a selling platform.
Yeah.
But I don't understand, you know, short of just putting up a picture of what you say, your services, not what you sell, but, you know, all of that kind of thing. But we're still finding our feet. But we've done some wee funny ones on it.
Yeah.
And like, again, depending on what your business is
I know. And
who your
ones
avatar
that's
is.
flown for us is Erin just doing a simple walkthrough. She
Showing
just
people the
showcased the salon when it just opened back up again. And we get huge
shoes.
amount of engagement for that. And the other one was the one to promote the Urban Vibes, the cafe, walking around the lock and with the
matcha,
iced
showing
coffee
them
and the
where to get
matcha.
in, how to
Yeah.
get into the actual building.
So it just
and
goes to
things.
show it doesn't always have to be you jazz hands in front of the camera. It can be something as simple as showing your location.
Yeah.
And showcasing what you've got to offer people. And then we get a lot, do you know, what I've found lately as well, because we do know our client avatar and the cafe it's been a bit slower to take off. Like the urban retreat's been really good. The cafe was only 6 months open.
I know. And then we get stressed because we're like, it's no
yeah,
busy.
and poor Jennifer, because she's new to the partnership. She's
never
new
had
to
a
opening
business
her own
before.
business. So she's stressed and worried and has sleepless nights. But this is part and parcel of a brand new business. So it's not pleading, but it's reaching out to your local community. So we've got business groups, local business groups that Sunday you can promote. So I post every Sunday on it, and it's about again showcasing what we've got to offer. And then Jane, who was working in the cafe last week, had just simply mentioned to one of the clients that came in, oh, we've had a bit of a slow week,
quiet.
and it'd be lovely if you could just tag us in social media, meaning a
Do a
story,
wee share, yeah.
a wee of your coffee cup or something. She put the most beautiful post out on one of
Talked
these
about the
business,
home baking, talked about how lovely the staff were,
senior
where
business,
it was.
bingo Tuesdays, mum
She'd
drop-in
literally done a
groups.
post for us.
And the engagement that got. So again, it's about being real and authentic, and your business doesn't always have to be looking booked and busy, booked till
Polished.
Christmas,
Polished.
because that's not reality of running your own business. Salons had a wee bit of white space this month because it's Christmas time. Not a great deal. We've been really
It's
fortunate.
holiday time.
But
Christmas time.
yeah, because it's kind of holiday time. But the cafe has been quieter the past month. So it's the reality of juggling businesses and right,
And that's
okay,
been quieter because the salon's been quieter. It's
Yeah.
obviously going to happen. You
having
know,
a
it's
bit
like sometimes you
an
just take a
impact
minute
with
to
the footfall.
realise, because there's not as many people coming in and out the salon because people are on holiday. June was crazy because we were getting them all ready for their holiday. We've got to remember they're now on their
Yeah.
holidays, and it's going to be...
Again, it's that planning ahead with your social media. So Emmy's coming in this afternoon to batch some content, and we said to her, do you know what, the cafe's had a bit of a lull, so let's focus some stuff on the cafe, and we'll really try and boost that as well as our urban stuff this month, and a wee bit about the academy. So it's all about strategising, reaching out to your local community, asking for help for people, asking for tags. Don't be embarrassed.
No.
Do you mind giving us a wee tag if you're on social?
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing our page? Do you mind telling, like, oh, that was lovely, that treatment or that cake? Can you tell someone about it?
Yeah.
People are your biggest form of advertising because you're getting a real lived experience out of it.
Absolutely. And wee tips for new people that are into it. You're saying, you know, you don't have to, they're doing it as a full-time job almost, but wee tips to help them if you don't have an Amy, like we've got that we're lucky enough to have, is AI.
Yeah.
Put it in. We did it. We got Jennifer in the cafe to do it. Put it into ChatGPT and just ask it, I'm a new business. This is what I do. I want to have a social media calendar. You know, like create me a wee
what
content
I think my
diary.
USP is, so ours is we've got a free syrup bar for our coffees and our matches, and everything's home baking, and we are community based because we do senior bingo, drop in mums club, starting a menopause cafe tonight. So putting that into ChatGPT, it literally plans your social,
and it tells
social
you
media
on
calendar.
Tuesday get one of these, on Wednesday do 2 of these, Friday do that, and it gives you. So if you're struggling with social media, get help from these things that are free just now until you can build up, but also invest in the social media helper.
Yeah, because it is another full-time job.
It takes a job off of you. They do it every day. They know exactly what they're happening, and by what they're doing will monetize because it'll bring you engagement, which then brings you clients.
Perfect. I think that rounds
That's
it
a good
off
wee
nice,
episode.
yeah. So if you have liked our episode, if you could like, subscribe and review, that would be amazing. And even share it with someone you think it will be helpful.
Absolutely. And remember to drop us a wee DM if you've got any questions and if you've got any guests that you think that we could get on for you.
Tell me what it takes to get you feeling